This dead ceiba tree rises above the canopy, the only perch here tall enough for what nests on it. Harpia, the largest eagle in the Americas, reinforces the same nest each season with hundreds of branches, one of the few raptors that pairs for life. Brown capuchin monkeys make up a significant share of this eagle's diet across the Amazon basin. Copulation lasts only seconds, but with such a long dependency ahead, this pair may not breed again for 2 to 3 years. Avian reproduction passes through a single opening, the cloaca, nothing like mammalian birth. Harpy eagles typically lay 2 eggs days apart. Usually only one chick survives to fledge, a strategy called brood reduction. With both eggs in the cup, an incubation of roughly 56 days begins, among the longest of any tropical raptor. Through incubation, the female covers the eggs roughly 80 to 90% of the time, while the male provisions her. Red howler monkeys are considerably larger than most prey this eagle typically takes. Squirrel monkeys travel in noisy troops, a defense that improves early detection, though not always in time. Near the end of incubation, the chick inside begins making audible sounds, helping synchronize hatching with its parents.
Hatching begins with a single pip, driven by the egg tooth, a temporary structure on the bill. Pipping can take from a few hours to over a day, entirely without parental assistance. A newly hatched chick is altricial, no thermoregulation, undeveloped vision, wholly dependent on its parents. Every portion of meat is now torn down to fragments, sized for a chick's still limited throat. At this age, the chick has no waterproof plumage. Prolonged rain risks real hypothermia without shelter. For the first 3 to 4 months, the female rarely leaves the nest at all. Researchers call this the brooding period. Golden-handed tamarins are small, fast-moving primates of the mid-canopy. Three-toed sloths and monkeys together make up the largest share of this eagle's diet across most study sites. By 12 weeks, the chick has already reached a striking share of adult body size, rapid growth typical of large raptors. At over 8 kilograms, a female harpy eagle can carry prey close to her own body weight. As the chick's demands spike, both parents provisioning together becomes essential to the family's survival.
Guianan Saki monkeys favor the high canopy, exactly where this eagle deploys its downward ambush. Tearing meat without being fed marks fine motor development, coordination between eye and bill finally maturing. Once one chick's food demand outpaces a single adult, the female begins hunting too, a shift seen late in the nesting period of several large raptors. A female harpy eagle can weigh nearly twice her mate, reversed sexual dimorphism found across most birds of prey. Black spider monkeys move by swinging hand over hand through lianas, a habit that leaves them exposed from above. By this stage, the chick has reached a size close to that of an adult, though the plumage is still incomplete. Woolly monkeys are mid-sized, slow-moving primates that cling tightly to larger branches. At roughly 5.5 months, the size gap between chick and adult has nearly closed. A controlled flight between two fixed points marks the shift from stationary drills to real movement through the canopy. Night monkeys are the only nocturnal primate active in this stretch of forest. This is the last meal all three will share inside the nest. before the family structure begins to spread apart. The maiden flight, fledging, typically happens around 6 months of age in this species, later than most mid-sized raptors. Titi monkeys often exchange coordinated duet calls between family members early in the morning. A deliberate drop in provisioning frequency is a documented strategy among raptors, pushing the fledgling toward independent hunting. Not flinching from adverse weather reflects a now fully developed waterproof plumage, maturation nearly complete. "199 days from that first egg. With such a wide territory and such a slow reproductive rate, this species is unusually sensitive to forest loss, which is exactly why a single survivor here carries real ecological weight.